about liberties.
Hello, welcome back to Eleutheria, where we talk about liberty, or the lack thereof at the moment, given that a prison sentence is probably going to be extended tonight. So, you ready to place your bets? I'm not like a real bookie, so there's not going to be any real money here. But let me just greet everybody in the comments so long. Hello, Hendo. Tony is saying good morning because he lives in Canada, so it's still morning there. Hello, Mr. Punisher. And hello, Yanni and Ice and Anti-Marxist ZA. Good to have you all back here again. And the lurkers. Hello, lurkers. Well, yeah, you can bet some Bitcoin if you like, Ice. I don't know who you're gonna bet with, but yeah. Wow, the comments are really streaming in now. Hold on. Okay. Mr. Punisher says, I say still no alcohol, and they will put us in level 4 lockdown. That will be an absolute assault on the South African Constitution, because as far as I'm aware, it was declared unconstitutional, or at least parts of it were. So, yeah. Behave is saying his bet is that at least we are going to be just as fucked as we are now. So what did I win? You win a gold star. Speaking of gold stars, can everybody please like the video? I see there's 17 of you watching. And if there are new people here, please consider subscribing to Eleutheria ZA, where we talk about liberty and trying to find liberty in lockdown times. Ja. Mareike, jy mag. I bet level 4 with a side order of still no brainer. Malpit says we still won't be able to go surfing. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. Wow. Tony says his opinion is that this time the hammer is going to come down hard. And yes, it is 10 to 7 in the morning where he is. You see what Mr. Punisher said? What he says. Yeah, well, I did not behave, wear my mask and all that, so still in the dog box being a granny killer. I won't swear, but I wish all the Corins and Kyles would wake the fuck up and smell the ashes. Yes, the ashes of our economy. I'm watching a short film I'll post in the Telegram group, having a good laugh. So many people are still not seeing what is coming. Lol. Yes, please post it in the Telegram group. And for everybody watching, I have updated the standard description that comes under the lines of dashes in the description below this video. So if you close the live chat, if you're watching on mobile, you'll see the description. There are 2 links there. One is 2 Telegram links there. One is for the Telegram channel so that you can always be notified of upcoming streams or videos or anything, and that is to get around the wonderfulness of the not reliableness of YouTube's notification system. So that's a surefire way to be notified of videos. And also there is a link to the Telegram chat group, and that's where Ice will be posting the video that he's watching, the short movie thing. And the comments super jumped again. Tony apparently has a crazy opinion on Bitcoin, so Marika saw her granny over Christmas and she's still alive. So yes, we're not a bunch of granny killers, are we? This is very sad if it wasn't that. Behave has a question, and I'll give my opinion. Why don't schools teach or encourage critical thinking anymore? Because it's not in the interest of the government. And education is captured by the government. Plain and simple, all over the world. That's it. Very simple answer. Hello, Kyle. It's good to have you back. Hello, Storm. It's good to see you again. I am very well, thank you. Frustrated, but I'm well. Yeah, we always do adapt, and we do. 2020 taught us that we just have to roll with the punches. It's just, yeah, doesn't make it any more right. I'm glad things are getting better. Hello, Ashley. It's good to have you here. Drunk questioner needs his alcohol back because he can't make videos and drunk question things if he's not drunk. So this is seriously affecting his creative ability right now. I make it sound like he's an absolute full-on raging alcoholic, and he really isn't. Hello, Gentle. I'm so glad you are able to watch, even if it is for a short while. That would be, yeah. She's on holiday. Hence why Gentle hasn't been around for a while. Thinking is not allowed. Others will think for you. Indeed. Education is so captured. It is scary. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, maybe I need to put these two in touch with each other and they can share their sources. Squirrel will extend the rules, maybe 1 or 2 new small rules. Yeah, you know, the dog is barking and it's distracting me. Hold on, I need to go tell him to stop having his conversation. Hey, that's enough. And I'm back. Adam's watching on Facebook today. Welcome. Gentle is exiled. Gentle is having a well-deserved break because, you know, the reinstatement of level 3 closed down her business. Nice, eh? So she decided to take a holiday instead of get upset about it. He will disappoint millions, indeed, indeed. Gentle loses signal, so she'll watch as much as possible. That's great. Thank you. So he can hear Carter. That must be really good hearing for him to hear Carter all the way in Port Elizabeth. He just wants a little bit of airtime as well. He does, but he wants airtime every single freaking day. And it gets a bit much. The pooch is very angry at Cyril. Very angry at Cyril. You know he's named for Nelson Mandela. That's why his name is Nels. Adam is watching on Facebook and Mark is watching Adam. Absolutely. Yes. Labradors do have very good hearing. And yeah, this old boy really does have good hearing. Alrighty, so what do I think is going to happen tonight? We're not going to get alcohol back. I think we're going to see a bit of industry closures. Probably a longer curfew time. We're going to be told that it's because we don't listen and we haven't been behaving and the numbers are going up. So just remember to tell your neighbors that it is not our fault that the virus is virusing. And I did cut my alcohol ban rant from last week into a shorter video. It's under 10 minutes. So go and watch that after this live stream, if you haven't done so already, and share it with all your friends and enemies and on all your Telegram groups, and just get people actually talking about the fact that empty trauma units don't help COVID patients. Just a thought. Third wave and fourth wave incoming. Of course they are, Kyle. Of course they are. I reckon we'll have the same, says Ice. They will save the level up for next month. You think so? I don't know. People need to start making moonshine or pineapple beer. Thank you, Gentle, for sharing the link to my alcohol ban rant. This really breaks my heart, because not only is it a friend that will be affected, there are millions more like her and millions more small businesses that are just going down by the day. And it's heartbreaking. Alcohol will continue to be banned. Lockdown level 3 is extended another month. That's Joe Emilio's prediction / bet. No increase on the level yet. The emphasis being on yet. They've got to save the level ups for closer to winter when the cases really spike. Flippin' useless PCR tests. Yes. Oh my word. I just before we went live, I watched a video on Telegram that Germ shared on his channel. So go subscribe to Germ's Telegram channel as well. About a dude not being allowed to come back to South Africa because Lufthansa says he should have got a PCR test, not a rapid test, in Jacksonville, Tennessee, before he got on a plane to fly via Germany to come back to South Africa. Go effing figure, guys. Go effing figure. Former employers should not gamble. he will be announcing the situation with the schools as well. Yeah. So schools are supposed to go back on the 27th of January. And maybe that's what's also going to be announced tonight. What is actually going to happen? Are they going to go back on the 27th of January? Or are we going to be homeschooling? Is everybody going to be homeschooling again this year? I saw a funny meme last week. So when do we find out which teachers our kids have got? I just want to know if it's me again. I thought it was funny. And then the friend that sent it to me said, haha, sorry, Beth, it's always you. I was like, yeah, that's really good though. Oh dear. No, I just want to address the rest of the comments and then I'll get on to the, whatchamacallit, how I feel about homeschooling. Wine Tours business is devastated, yes. Lots of small businesses are just out. I don't know why there's so many numbers in this sentence, Yanni. You're driving me insane. Yes, everybody please be sure to go watch Joe Emilio at 7:45 tonight. He will be streaming the President's Address. That's where you can catch me in the comments. I'll be watching there. Oh, it's confirmed that he'll be talking about the schools. I better help Gentle homeschool. Ha ha ha. Also, please check out this video. I hope it wakes up people to what is happening in South Africa under their noses. Is that your video from yesterday, Joe? About the Friday night speech, the birthday speech. Whatever he mumbles, it will suck, that's for sure. Yeah. Maybe he'll make something crazy like ice cream band. Just to see what he could get away with. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway. So last year, when everybody was forced to start homeschooling, a lot of people were saying to me, "Oh, you must be laughing at everybody now because they're all forced to homeschool." And I really am not. I never have been, and I never will be. If you find that homeschooling works for your family and you enjoy it, and you discovered that because you were forced into homeschooling thanks to lockdown, then I'm happy for you. But being forced to do something and choosing to homeschool out of choice, it's two different things. And yeah, I believe in parents' freedom of choice in how they want to educate their children. And if that's private school, government school, homeschooling, we should be allowed to do any one of those without having to jump through too many hoops. And it shouldn't have to cost us a fortune either. So that's how I feel about homeschooling. Yeah. I reckon they probably will close the schools because we know that our government is run by the unions. And the teachers' union is the biggest of them all. And so we'll have a closure of schools, which is going to be really hard for parents. Really hard for parents. And I don't really have any advice for that, because you either like being at home with your kids that much and helping them do their schoolwork, and you can manage to get your work done at the same time, or you don't like it and you can't get everything done. There's just like no two ways about it. You either made the decision last year already to homeschool, or you didn't. So if they close the schools, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Joe Biden announced they'll be prioritizing blacks and other minority groups when rolling out the vaccine. Okay. I think that heavily acidic foods should be banned and people should be forced to take a teaspoon of bicarb per day, seeing as this virus operates in an acidic environment. Okay. This whole alkaline and acidity and blah blah thing. All right, let me tell you something. I know for a fact that bacteria grows in an alkaline environment. So you actually want to have a higher acidity in order to kill bacteria. Okay. Exactly what type of environment viruses thrive in, I'm not entirely sure. But this whole acidic foods and alkaline foods and blah blah, it's a load of horse manure. Okay. Once a food enters your body is going to process it in the way it processes it, and you can't make that either more acidic or more alkaline by taking a teaspoon of bicarb. That's not going to work. And besides which, whilst you're telling people to take bicarb to become more alkaline, we're also telling people to take vitamin C, because vitamin C helps you fight viruses, bacteria, fungi, everything. Okay. And vitamin C actually makes an acidic environment. So you're actually just like counteracting the two there by putting those two together. So yeah, not going to have none of that here. Malpit's missing the point what Biden is doing by saying, wanting to do that if the vaccines are not safe. You get my drift. Ooh, that's shot fired. If schools do close, do the parents still have to pay? Oh, okay. So private schools have, like, I know the private nursery schools were doing a bit of a guilt trip on the parents and saying, yeah, but I know the kids can't come to school, and so you're not paying, but like, think of our staff that we can't pay. So they were doing like a bit of a guilt trip, making you pay for a service that you weren't getting because you felt bad for everybody that worked at the school. And I think second time around, parents are just going to say, well, go to the government for your money because this well is dry. And I think that parents really should do that, because the more we don't make this lockdown easy, for the most part, the quicker people will actually start protesting against it, and we can maybe overturn it. In terms of a private government, private primary school or high school or whatever, they were still getting educated, because, you know, everybody in that sort of income bracket had the infrastructure or the means to buy the infrastructure to go online, and they went online like sort of immediately, within a couple of weeks. I think the private schools were teaching via Zoom and things like that. I wouldn't obviously be wanting to pay full price for that, but yeah, I suppose you either pay or your kids don't get educated. So what do you want to do? What you gonna do? Then government schools, Gentle says they had to pay. I agree, nothing should be banned. Everybody up to make their own decisions for themselves. Yes, everybody has to pay school fees for a service they're not getting. Honestly, I think the more people just turn around and say, sorry, you want money? Go to your government. Let them give you a stimulus check or something, because this well is tap dry. Comments jumping. Sorry. This is a South African proverb. Paying for crap we ain't getting. Yep. Hello, the brew. Welcome back. If you're the real brew, not a clone. No, I know it wasn't shots fired at Malpit. I know. Don't worry. Don't listen to what people say, especially politicians. Watch what they do. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not going to say any more on that, but pretty much my life. This could be the motto for my life. I should put it on a thing and put it in my background. Like what we saw in the last 6 months with BLM and Antifa riots, Dems don't speak out, but when Capitol got stormed, they went to lock up everyone. They want to lock up everyone, yeah. Joe says if he had kids, he would tell the schools to stuff it. If I'm teaching my kids, then I'm keeping my money. I don't give two rats' asses about a contract, yeah. I don't care either. Yeah, go to old Cyril. He closed the schools, so get the money there. Kids are at school 42 weeks of the year, so you pay fees for 10 months. That's government schools. Private schools are 12 months. A lot of private schools are 12 months. Digital school next. Yep. Government schools got a small discount, but nothing major. Hello, Bradley. It's good to have you here. I only trust politicians that do not speak. I trust dead politicians. Sorry. Save all the books you have now. There's not much they can do. Especially not now, I don't think. It has been miserable in Joburg most of the day, yes. And raining on and off. Beginning of lockdown, us parents complained as we printed everything at great cost to yourselves. So then the school started printing the stuff for the parents. I wonder if Trump has something planned now that he's banned from social media. He's got the money. He should do his own thing. I'm pretty sure he will. Well, let them blacklist you. Like, just go cash on everything. And yeah, you really can contest it. Elon said it the best. If you don't make stuff, then there is no stuff. Yeah. There's a thunderstorm where gentle is and it's loud. I'm pretty sure there would be a case for it, Joe. I'll be honest. HW Ruse saying in 2020 every second person over WhatsApp and Facebook had a medical degree on COVID. Yeah, I think we have very similar online personalities, so I think we just understand each other very well. And now in 2021, every person suddenly is a lawyer on privacy policies. This is so true. Oh yes, they still want you to pay school fees and even buy school uniforms. Yeah, like, can you imagine if parents have gone out and they've started doing their school shopping and they've started like buying all the new school uniforms and everything? Because school's going back soon, and then they close the schools and they're like, sure, but I gotta wait until February payday to play out all that money. Oh, I know I shouldn't laugh, that's kind of evil, but it's true. I wonder how many parents actually held off on buying school uniforms yet. Like, who thought of that? The big lazy cat got lots of food. What will they do with it? Yeah. Yo, you know, if there's no money to pay for school fees, then just get exempted. Okay, Mr. Punisher, have a safe drive home and we'll see you on the other streams later. Dead politicians votes for Biden. So funny. As the saying goes, people are not who they say, but rather who their actions reveal them to be. Be smart about it. Don't fall for bullshit. I need to copy that. Please put it in the Telegram group. Like, I want to make that a meme. Oh, come on, comments. No restrictions will slow down the spread anyway. These pricks are anti-science. Yeah, look, I don't buy any of the lockdown BS at all. I know that. And I think we've been on the same page from the beginning, so. A dead politician is a politician you can trust. They say the surge will come with people returning from holiday. Who are these lucky folk that went on holiday? Yeah. This is true. If the government shuts down schools, the government needs to take responsibility and offer money. I know that's not the government we have, but hashtag just saying. Absolutely. I just wouldn't pay school fees. If you can only get cash, ATM withdrawal rate is around 6%. And if you go into the bank, the first 100 Rand costs you 75 and then another 25 cents for every next 100. Okay. 2 Rand 50. Okay. Yeah, all the new grade 1 parents that might have already bought school uniforms. I really hope people were just like, I'm just going to wait and see. If schools are going to be closed, stopped from reopening on the 27th of January, I'm not buying school uniforms. I'm just going to wait until the 26th of January. I really hope they did. Cheers, us. Catch you next time. Yeah, draw at the tills. It's cheaper. An honest politician is like a unicorn. You've heard of them, but they don't really exist. Exactly. Cheers, brew. Right, finally got to the end of the comments. Yeah, I wasn't going to touch the WhatsApp Facebook thing because Joe and Yanni are going to talk about it on Joe Emilio's channel tomorrow evening. So, Joe or Yanni, if you're still here, please post a link for that. And please remind me if it's 7 or 8 or 8:30 or what time you're actually doing that. Jendel hasn't done any school prep yet because she knew schools weren't opening as suggested. Good. Manufacturers of school uniforms is the next industry to disappear, most likely. Fortunate enough to be an IAB curriculum. Not sure if I academically fit, but it's online and had our first call today. My grade 12 starts on Wednesday. I am grateful. That's awesome. I'm glad that you can get your matric student started on matric on IEB. That's great. You don't have to worry about school and if they're going to be opened or what. Very cool. Cash is king in the underworld. Have yet to see a prohibition breaker with a card machine. And yes, please smash the like button just below this video as if it's Cyril's head, because we're enough of this lockdown and ANC stealing money. There we go. There is the link to Joe and Yanni talking about WhatsApp and security issues or concerns or anything. So, yeah, I'm not going to touch it. Because a lot of my contacts are leaving WhatsApp, I am on Telegram. I have been on Telegram for a while for a Telegram channel to promote this channel. So, yeah, I'll do it. All school uniforms are cuck expensive. But also, I like these schools that just have a standard uniform, like a grey shorts or a grey skirt and a white short sleeve collar shirt. And then you can just buy the school tie or whatever, or the school jersey, because that stuff is cheap in Macro. But like when my daughter was in school, I had to get her a blue shirt that had the school's logo on the pockets. Really? Is that necessary? No. But yeah, we didn't have a choice. What are we going to do about YouTube and deplatformings? All you guys have small channels but are important to content. Do you guys have a plan? I have a backup of videos and I will think about it if I'm forced to. At the moment, there isn't an alternative platform. Yes, I trimulcast this to Twitch and Facebook at the same time as YouTube, but I don't have a plan because there isn't another platform as big as YouTube that I could live stream on. So Joe never moderates, just promotes his channel. But Joe does moderate. If he sees something that's out of line, he'll get rid of it. Any thoughts on why Senator Arnold Schwarzenegger called Trump the worst president in history? I was under the impression he did so much for the unemployment rate. Is Arnold a leftist now? When wasn't he a leftist? Sorry. Yeah. Just saying. Red overalls and berets are cheaper than school uniforms. No, I think they're pretty expensive. Anyway. But shoot, live streaming is supposed to come next week. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see how it is. Rumble is not far behind, apparently. Hayden, Tony's saving his thoughts for now. D-Live, you can live stream. Okay. Sacha Baron Cohen stated that deplatforming Trump is the best thing to ever happen to social media. Okay. There's people that get a kick out of removing people's profiles off of social media. Like they think it's great. I don't subscribe to that thinking, and I think it's a stupid ideology to have, but what can I do? Okay, but if there's any, like, if you have to pay to be able to live stream on a platform, it's just not an option. It's really not an option. So I need free platforms, please. It seems to me most of my previous stars I used to like have gone left. I don't even look anymore, it's safe to assume. From Barbara and Gaga to Arnold and Oprah, all gone bananas. Yes, pretty much. Because they'll be deplatformed if they don't. And that's it. That's the simple truth. Sad realization, but at least better late than never. Joe Emilio has breaking news. Please share. What am I missing? Who's phoning you, Tony? Oh. But you're not empty. Why are you dry? Okay. It's not just the stars. Look at the sports oaks. Absolutely. Take a knee, guys. Take a knee. Everybody take a knee for BLM. Joe just heard from a reliable source that rumors are circulating in SAPS that SIG ban may be implemented tonight. Just got off the phone with source. Lovely. And Sacha Baron Cohen is who exactly? That is Borat. Yes. I don't like labels. I really don't. SAP's got a memo to prepare for enforcing the SIG ban. This is funny. Oh, wait. Hitter podkit. No. This. Which one? Purple or blue? Tell me which one you want me to talk about. And whilst you are typing your response, I will respond to HW Roo. So last year at the beginning of lockdown, I took that political compass test again, and I came out far right wing. And then I did it again, and I'd sort of moved more towards the center, and like it keeps changing, and I think it's time to do it again and see where I come out. I did do a live stream of me doing it live whilst I was on the stream. If you want to go back through my playlist and find it, it would have been within like the first 20 or 30 live streams that I did. So, yeah. Okay. This behavior is asking about the blue. It's a Vupu. Can you see that? Vupu V Suite, eh? Yeah. Vupu V Suite. And that's what it looks like. I've taken this off because it needs filled. So I'm going to open it. It's got like a flappy thing. I'm going to pour my liquid in there. Yes, people, before the shop's closed, please go buy some cigarettes, even if you don't smoke, because there are rumors going around. And yeah, the memo might be faked or changed or whatever, but yeah. Rather be forewarned and get some now. So this inside here, you can put the replacement coils. This pulls out. It's like those coils that you buy and you can just pop them in there. But you do get a rebuildable one. And I have the rebuildable one. My husband manages to put a coil in here and put cotton in and everything. So yes, very handy device because I don't have to buy coils. As she remembers me taking the test and he didn't understand the spectrum thing. It's okay, I still don't understand it, so don't worry. Yeah. Hello, Dylan. Oh, go buy some smokes, troll goth, and travel safely. Your heart. Why? What did I do? I'm sorry. Buy the smoke, sell for a profit. If nothing else, non-smokers can use it as a currency like in prisons all over the world. Yes. Yes, go buy some smokes. I agree. I despise stereotypes. They tend to let others assume stuff about you. I always say do not assume either. You end up making an ass out of you and me. Yes. I have very varying stances on issues, and basically what it comes down to is I'm just a freedom extremist, and if what you're doing is not hurting anybody around you, then I believe you should just be allowed to do it. But if your behavior is harmful to yourself and you're struggling to see that, or it is harmful to those around you, then you need to be stopped. And pretty much that's what needs to be done to politicians, because they are only harmful. Yeah. You are welcome. Behave. And I actually pulled the coil out a little bit, so it wasn't working. That's not freedom. Can't have freedom, and then there is a but. What do you mean? If what you're doing is not hurting anybody else around you, in other words, infringing on other people's freedoms, because you should also respect other people's freedoms, then yeah. And that's my stance. Hello, Fonzie. Or Fonz. Or Fonze. Politicians are pathological liars. Why I believe they BS on quote. Well, yes, I know. It's like all these people that didn't trust the ANC before March last year, and now they're just like lapping up this lockdown. Like, really? Come on. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some smokes. Bye, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah. I wanted to do something, so I think we might actually just pop to the shops as soon as I'm done here. It's very close to me finishing up anyway, so. Just got confirmation from a second source. We need to be prepared. Yeah. Yeah, personally, we are prepared as we can be for a nicotine ban. I can't. Yeah. Go to the shops, guys. I won't be offended if you all drop off the stream. Just like it before you go, please. How are we looking on YouTube? How many of y'all are watching on YouTube? 22, and we have 18 likes. Can we get to 20? I can't tell you how angry I am, or will be, if there is indeed a cigarette ban again. because that would just be the ultimate proof that our politicians, our government, has absolutely no respect for the rule of law. The court ruled it unconstitutional, and they don't care. They just say they can do whatever they like. That is not the powers that the state of disaster affords our government, by the way. Not at all. Not at all. Does anyone else have ward councillors issuing directives via WhatsApp, Telegram? That really pisses me off. I can believe they're handing out orders to the public like law on community groups. Really? Look, I think my ward councillor is a pathetic and useless career politician. I don't like him. I don't see how much he's done for our community at all. There's like very little that he's done. Yeah. And it's not like they can really give any orders or whatever. They serve us. We don't serve them. They are supposed to be our go-between between our local government and us. You know, they're supposed to take our issues to local government to make sure that they get sorted out. So, yeah. Is it only me who notices, but everybody knows that Facebook is not a factual source of information, yet at the same time most people on Facebook use Facebook news or remedies as religious scripture? Maybe it's just me. Yeah. Quite a few people say to me, oh, but I read this on Facebook. And I'm like, okay, but did you verify it? Did you follow up and see if it was true? Did you maybe think that maybe what is said in that post is absolutely nonsensical and I should probably just ignore it? Like, how do you take it just because it's on Facebook that it's gospel truth? No. Apparently the law works like this. If it's appealed, then during the appeal process, the ruling is not in effect, basically. Apparently. I don't know. Okay. I don't think that's right. Like, I'm not saying that I think you're wrong. I think that morally that is wrong. Am I making any sense? Yeah, I know they appealed it. Oh, so they appealed it just in time to ban it now so that she can get another month's worth of trade off of the illicit deal, and then it's going to urgently go to the SCA and shit's going to be chucked out, and then cigarettes are going to be back on the shelves by end of Feb. If we're lucky. When that happened, the ruling was lifted till the appeal is either granted or denied, or even worse, it goes to court again. So they don't even have leave to appeal yet. Oh, I haven't seen my ward councillor either. I just hear from like people that are close to him. Oh, there's this, or occasionally he'll post on Facebook or get one of his minions to post on Facebook, and yeah, whatever. How stupid can they be to want a hard lockdown on alcohol and tobacco? They can't pay disability grants, no money. District municipality can't pay salaries for 4 months. Yes, it's East London. Yeah. Politicians say they believe we are not able to decide what is good for us, and therefore they have to make the rules for us to protect us. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Facebook thinks for you. has the cigarette ban been declared unconstitutional? It was found unconstitutional by the Constitutional Court in December. Finally, they ruled after like 4 months. They finally ruled on the cigarette case. And then NDZ has applied for leave to appeal to the Supreme Court of Appeal, hereafter referred to as the SCA. And that has meant that they may ban cigarettes again, apparently. By Hendo, the ruling is suspended whilst they wait for leave to appeal. If leave to appeal is denied, then the ruling stands. If leave to appeal is granted, it'll go to court again. Yes, then their response is always, yes, it is. My tiny sister's cousin tried it and she said it works, thus it must be factual. Yeah, okay, whatever. She was encouraging residents to snitch. Help me God, I'll make sure that she obeys every protocol and show her the meaning of snitching. That's one way to do it, yeah. Or just go to all the just tell the residents not to, and that they should tell her to F the hell off. That's what I'd do. In case people are wondering, someone that is involved in the cig ban and fighting against it told me about how it works with the appeal. I paraphrased a lot. I know 200 characters is very few to be able to get the entire point across, but I think we did a good enough job. I don't know. Let me know. I'm just expressing my disappointment in the judicial system if appealing something means that a ruling is suspended. Like, until leave to appeal is granted or it actually goes to the SCA, the standing ruling should be the standing ruling. That's my mind. The fact that the law doesn't work that way, I am upset about. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. It's been an hour and 2 minutes, so I think I should go and buy some cigarettes and see what's going on in the rest of the world. Yeah, I think we did a good enough job of explaining it. It's a sucky thing, that's all. Oh well. This has been Eleutheria, enlightening South Africa through liberty. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new here. There's a Zapper code here that you can use to support me financially if you're so inclined. However, it is not expected, purely voluntary. Have a good evening, folks. I'll catch you in the comments on Joe's stream at 7:45 this evening. Joe, post a link again. And let's hope that our prison sentence isn't too heavy for the next 30 days. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.